Join me as I dig deep and confront the obstacles that are holding me back as an artist. Let's see if I can break through these mental barriers. As artists, we're no strangers to the idea that our creative expression can be hindered by barriers that seem almost impossible to overcome. But I believe it's crucial that we identify and tackle these obstacles head-on, because the moment we do, we unlock a world of possibility and unleash our true potential. Self-doubt is a huge one for many of us. It's that nagging voice in the back of our minds that tells us we're not good enough, that our work isn't worthy of recognition, and that we're just pretending to be artists. It's a toxic mindset that can paralyze our creativity and make us question our very purpose. Fear of criticism is another big one. We're afraid that if we put our work out there, people will tear it apart, and we'll be left feeling vulnerable and exposed. This fear can be so overwhelming that it prevents us from sharing our art with the world, and that's a tragedy, because the only way we can truly grow as artists is by putting ourselves out there and taking risks. Perfectionism is also a major obstacle for many artists. We get so caught up in making sure every detail is just right, every brushstroke is precise, and every note is pitch perfect, that we forget to enjoy the process and let our creativity flow freely. This need for perfection can be suffocating, and it's a surefire way to burn out and lose our passion for art. Then there's the pressure to conform to certain norms or styles. We look at what's popular or trendy, and we feel like we need to fit in, even if it means sacrificing our unique voice and perspective. This pressure can be overwhelming, and it's hard to stay true to ourselves when everyone around us is telling us what we should be doing. I remember when I was just starting out as an artist, I would spend hours agonizing over every little detail, convinced that if I didn't get it just right, I'd be a failure. But one day, I had a breakthrough. I realized that the imperfections, the mistakes, and the unexpected twists and turns were actually what made my art unique and beautiful. I started to embrace those imperfections, and suddenly, my creativity exploded. I was no longer bound by the need for perfection, and I was free to explore and experiment with my art. It was an incredible feeling, and it's a feeling I want to help you experience too. For me, the breakthrough came when I stopped comparing myself to others and started focusing on my own journey. I realized that everyone has their own unique path, and that the only way I could truly grow as an artist was by staying true to myself and my vision. I want to leave you with a challenge today. What's the one thing that's holding you back from fully expressing yourself as an artist? Is it self-doubt, fear of criticism, perfectionism, or something else entirely? Whatever it is, I want you to confront it head-on. Let's break through these mental barriers together and unleash our true creative potential. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to share your own experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear about the obstacles you're facing and how you're overcoming them. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more tips and insights on how to unleash your creativity and become the artist you've always wanted to be. See you in the next video.